Chapter 29. President Day. Soft static could be heard giving way to a calm and composed voice that's become the beacon of hope for countless listeners as Ivory flipped the switch to go live. Good afternoon, fellow Americans. This is Ivory Hecker coming to you live from UCM headquarters, where the heart of the resistance beats strong. Now, before we delve into today's updates, I want you to take a deep breath. Close your eyes and think of our beautiful nation, the one we all know and love, the one we're fighting for. In these past year, our nation has witnessed upheavals and challenges that have tested the very essence of who we are. From the lights going out in our cities, to the loss of our brave men and women on the front lines, the weight of the war has been felt in every corner. But amidst this chaos, the indomitable spirit of the American people has shone through like the brightest star on the darkest night. Reports coming in from all over tell tales not just of battles and strategies, but of ordinary men and women rising to the call of the extraordinary. They're opening their homes to shelter those displaced, sharing their last morsels of food, and standing guard to protect their communities. The enemy might have technology and numbers, but we have something they don't: heart, resilience, and an unwavering belief in the principles that founded this great nation. Remember, the America we love was built on the ideals of freedom, liberty, and unity, and no external force can ever take that away. But unity is our strength now more than ever. We must stand together, shoulder to shoulder, regardless of our differences. This is our home, and every inch of this soil is worth defending. I urge you, as we go forward, to keep faith, not just in our leaders or our soldiers, but in each other. Reach out to your neighbors, help the person beside you, and together, we will overcome. So, as the days grow longer and the battles fiercer, let's keep our spirits high, our resolve unbreakable, and our unity unyielding. This is our home, our fight, and we will reclaim it. Stay strong, America. We've got this. All right, my fellow Americans, we have our airwaves open. Let me know who's out there, and let's unite our voices against the darkness. Well, if it isn't the voice of the free, it's Pirate Quest Ivory, dialing in from those good old YouTube days. Just like the patriots of old, you've been the guiding star. In these dark times, your voice is like Paul Revere's ride, calling us all to arms. Still dropping truth bombs and leading the way. Pirate Quest! Your words warm my heart. The journey is tough, but it's listeners like you, patriots standing strong, that light the path. How's the situation on your front? Pirate Quest. Well, Ivory, out here in the east things have been wild. We've had skirmishes every other night, but we're holding strong. We've got a community, standing guard and watching each other's backs. But you know, it's your broadcasts that keep our spirits high. Knowing we're not alone in this, hearing the news you bring, it makes all the difference, Ivory. It's heartening to hear, Pirate Quest. Every story of resilience, every community standing strong, it gives hope to all of us. We're one nation, and together. Just then, a hurried knock echoed in the background of Ivory's broadcast. Her voice, unwavering till now, faltered for a brief moment. Ivory. Hold on, Pirate Quest. I have to. She paused as a muffled voice relayed an urgent message. The weight of the news pressed down on her, evident in the brief silence that followed. Ivory. Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies, but we have an urgent update coming in from the front. I'll need to pause the broadcast. Pirate Quest, keep safe out there, and to everyone listening, stay vigilant. We will be back as soon as we can. The signal went silent, leaving Pirate Quest and the listeners in tense anticipation of what news might be coming their way. The hurried whisper that reached Ivory's ears carried the weight of an earth-shattering revelation. Robert's alive, Ivory. He's broken radio silence. He's with President Jackson. Ivory felt her pulse quicken, every nerve in her body tingling as if a bolt of lightning surged through her. For a moment she felt dizzy, overcome with a cocktail of relief, disbelief, and elation. "Patch him through now!" she demanded, her professional demeanor momentarily breaking. The voice that came through next was unmistakably Robert's, albeit carrying the weight of a soldier weathered by the battles he'd fought. "Robert. Ivory. It's been a hell of a journey. I can't believe it myself, but I'm here, standing beside President Jackson. We're mounting a counteroffensive, regrouping our forces. There's hope, Ivory, real hope." "Robert! By all that's good, I didn't know if I'd ever hear your voice again. Tell me everything." "Robert, we've got a plan in motion. Jackson's leadership has reinvigorated the troops. Morale's high. We're pushing back. But first, tell me, how are things on your end?" Ivory swallowed hard, the weight of her next words pressing heavily on her heart. "Robert, Sierra's in trouble. She got separated from her team. We're doing everything we can, but I won't lie, things are tense." The line went silent for a moment, both contemplating the situation, the weight of their responsibilities, and the personal stakes that drove them forward. "I'll get to her, Ivory, whatever it takes. Here's President Jackson. He wants to speak with the people." As Robert's words echoed in her ears, Ivory quickly shifted her gaze to Tank. The two had shared countless hours in the communications room, and over time had developed an almost telepathic understanding. Recognizing the subtle cue from Ivory's eyes, Tank seamlessly transitioned the broadcast from private to public, now sending the conversation out to the countless Americans listening eagerly. "Ivory. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. We have an announcement that will change the course of this battle and our future. A beacon of hope in these dark times. I now introduce you to none other than President Jackson." The line crackled for a moment, before a familiar, commanding voice boomed across the airwaves. "President Jackson." "Thank you, Ivory. Hello, my fellow Americans. Yes, it's me, Jackson. I know it's been a trying time, full of confusion and chaos, but today marks the start of a new era. We're turning things around. We've faced challenges before, and like always, we come back stronger. We're making America safe again." He paused, letting the weight of his words sink in. "Everywhere I look, I see the resilience and spirit of our great nation. Soldiers standing tall, citizens uniting, neighbors helping neighbors. We're building a tremendous army, the likes of which the world has never seen before. The enemies of the United States, I tell you, they don't stand a chance. They're going to be so tired of losing." Another short pause. "And let me be clear, I'm not just sending our brave men and women into the fray. I'm there with them on the front lines. We're restoring order, taking back what's rightfully ours, and making our nation the shining city on a hill once more." Ivory. "Thank you, Mr. President. The nation needed to hear that." President Jackson. "Remember, folks, together, as one united people, we will prevail. We always do. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America, and fight like hell."